fact that, oh, the melanated Messiah is here and he wants riches and he wants people to honor him and praise him. And listen, I deal with angels. What the would I want you and your praise for? Are you crazy? Something's wrong with you. Money comes out of the planet that I'm walking on, that's in our mind. Does that make sense to you? Ding dong. What am I going to do with the money? Go buy a peach? Go buy a goddamn seeded piece of fruit? What is wrong with you? It's time to exit the old and enter the new. You cowards. There's nothing you can offer me. Once again, I hope I ain't got to go over what I just went over 20 minutes ago. I'm not concerned about none of you making fun of me, laughing, talking shit, because you're a loser. How do I know? Because you can't touch. You can't touch nothing I'm saying. All you could do is sit back and pay attention. That's all you can do. That's how I know. Because I get to drop bombs on your stupid ass every 5 minutes. That's how I know. You're a loser. You can sit back next to your buddy smirking and, here, blah, 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 blah. All you want, your buddy next to you knows you're a loser and a coward. Why? Because he's sitting there with his mind blown just like you are. While y'all both sitting there wondering, what you gonna do with these damn guns you got in your pocket? What you gonna do with all that money you got on the table? What you gonna do with all them looks? Huh? What am I gonna do with all this material stuff I got? What you gonna do? When you don't have control of the water or the winds, what you gonna do? Why? Because you ain't got control of yourself. Why? Because you don't know who self is. Because you don't care to know who self is. You're not interested in what self is. To have interest in what self is, you'd have to have interest in a higher function, a greater vision. Not for, yourself, but everyone around you. And you're not ready for that, but I'm ready for you. Okay? And we ain't going nowhere. So, enjoy the rest of the show. The greater inversion of our awareness through electromagnetic conversion, through the differing avatars. Well, we've already got to the last avatar, folks. This is it. But in this Matrix program, look, if you tell me this ain't a Matrix, a spiritual program, then next time you go in your house and feel that energy in your corner, that spirit that exists on that unseen dimension, because you want to have these eyes open too much, tell yourself that it ain't really there. Do that for me, Pastor. This is a program, one controlled by your mind. Where's your mind? Your mind. What is your mind? Heaven. You. Ain't no damn heaven coming. Heaven is the right side. Heaven is your mind, and it correlates to the right side of the matrix. Heaven, according to the story that me and you've been told, correlates to the tree of life. And the tree of life is the high vibrational electromagnetic path in this matrix program that you and I, as immortals, travel through. You want to please stop telling lies to all the parishioners? Asking them for their money so your ass can keep us by your programming, third eye blind and stuck in suspended animation, please? Coward. Shit don't work no more. Let it go. I don't care if you're mad. You're not gonna win. Your masquerade and the polish on it, it's all a bunch of bullshit. It's all a bunch of nothing. Okay? And the more you, brothers and sisters, want to define yourself by the traditions of these crazy people who literally have an unimmortal code, the greater your masquerade. You be running around talking about to these people when you run into them, "Hi sir, how are you doing today?" And they'll be like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And you'll be like, "Oh, I'm okay, I'm ready to work." You sick bastard. Get off work and go home, and then you turn real in front of your wife and kids. Then all that emptiness comes out of you. Then all the sickness comes out of you. No. The sickness don't come out until everybody's gone to bed. Mm-hmm. The real you comes out, and then the sickness comes out. You're trying to feel on something. It ain't a lie. You know it's real. You got to go jerk off. You got to go watch some porn. And then next morning, "Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, sir? How you, man? How you?" This shit is sickening, ain't it? Guess what I got? Huh? Trent G, what's up, brother? I got love for you, man. Even though I got love for you, Trent. Keep your head up. Please do not. I ain't talking to your body. I'm talking to your spirit, your mind. Do not play with this process. I want to give all of you a warning. I don't want to be thinking about you. Because if I do, everything falls apart. And I ain't what you see. Okay? The puppet master is a bad mother chucker. And I ain't the one that you got to worry about. Okay? Because the puppet master is heaven. What you told was heaven. What you were told was heaven. That's the puppet master. That's the Most High of our Trinity. Most High division of Trinity. And the conscious power is... I don't even want to talk about it. It's scary. I mean, it ain't scary, but yeah. It's not something you want to deal with, believe me. It's not something you want to deal with. The greater inversion of our awareness via electromagnetic conversion, the greater inner instability and more polished the masquerade due to insecurity, emptiness, caused by a misidentity programming. Okay? Exacerbating your magnetic misalignment, which means your disconnection from the planet and source. Our highest division. Creative, conscious, intelligent division. And so remember, education, the educational system, it's a lie. The educational system is a lie that tells you a story of evolution that isn't true, that didn't happen. They basically, for the most part, tell you how the controller of the Gentile state wants you to think. Tell you where to go, teach you about the voting, and teach you about, the improper way to eat. And now then you got the market. And the market enables and sustains your ego. That's what the market does. Because the market provides us with extensions of our ego. Okay? What's the church offer? The church offers our self-righteousness. Now, of course, we do learn how to become more spiritually sensitive. But we're left with only the ability to go halfway up the ladder. Why? Because at the end of our belief in God, we have we have a physical form, a boy and a man, and we got these physical beings walking around, and then they're called angels, and then that's at the end. And that right there is where we are further left with exacerbated delusion. Okay? But we become self-righteous, believing that because we've asked for forgiveness, we can live no differently than the individuals who live right next door, who are taking part in destroying the very earth that the Bible says God created in 7 days and then relaxed and chilled and said, I love this. Television programming. Television programming is put together to separate you from your electromagnetic conscious potential through misidentity and programming, which enables your false confidence. So you're running around throughout your day believing that when you get your check at the end of the week, you're going to be able to have this greater reputation, and you're going to be able to acquire all of the yes men and yes women that you need to elevate yourself to the next level in the next 6 months, so that you can meet your business associates, strategic goals. And you learn that what you see in the mirror is who you are, and then this is where the teaching that you only live once and then you die and then you're judged and then you go to heaven, that's where that is sustained by this misidentity programming. But remember, I told you before, the people watching or the people doing the news, they don't care about what they're saying to you. They're following a script. They're thinking about it, chasing their imaginings. They ain't fucking worried about you. Just like you ain't worried about your wife. And your wife ain't worried about you. She's chasing her imaginings, just like he's chasing his. And why do you chase? Because you've been left in the dark in regards to who you are and what your value is. Mm-hmm. So the desperation in that leads you to be fulfilled. With what? With the outermost crust of consciousness, creation. What you see, taste, touch, smell, and hear. And in the end, folks, you mash all these smells up together coming from all this material stuff, and it will probably just smell like nothing. To go on, we got a hope note. And I hope that, you guys gained a greater, awareness of your value through these conversations that we're having. It is through our traditions that we gain with every reincarnation worse inner and external electromagnetic consequences. And that's every bloodline. Why? Because we're all here in this matrix program together. Now, what are the consequences of the melanated man and woman being out of conscious electromagnetic, their standard conscious frequency of omniscient, omnipotent, interdimensional awareness? Well, global warming, because our Jekyll and Hyde is every other bloodline's Jekyll and Hyde. Our ignorance is theirs. And our wisdom, if our focus is consigned to the wisdom of man, guess what? All of that power goes straight to the garbage. Chaos. Disorder. Dysfunction. Further emptiness. Oblivion. So all of us pay, but brothers and sisters, in the end, it's you and I. It's the animals and the earth that suffer the most. Because, as I've stated before, for any of us to believe it is a downhill slide when it comes to surviving in this, under this system, of delusion and confusion, you have to be one of the wicked ones helping to sustain it. Because this is certainly an uphill battle. It's a survival mode, a plan that shouldn't even exist. And it has to change. And I'm here to change it with or without any of you. So it's best for us to literally take a moment to get to know each other. Because let me tell you, I've been dropping bombs and I'm not going to stop. Okay? That ain't going to happen. I'm not going to stop dropping bombs. And these bombs you can't see. Or the hands dropping these bombs you can't see. Okay? And these hands, they don't only drop physical bombs. Okay? That cut you like a knife. They drop bombs that'll make you leave your body too. It's only a fact, and I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just telling you what's right around the corner. Okay? We did it to ourselves. Absorb that. Digest that. I want all of you to know that I love you so much. And my hope is that you will certainly remember that the Most High is here to protect you. He's here to guide you. The Most High is just... You guys couldn't imagine how amazing the moment is. You really couldn't. And I just want to celebrate this moment, this wonderful exiting and entering that's about to take place. And don't forget the